top of the evening to you, laddies. Happy St. Paddy's Day. That's the last of that voice y'all are going to hear. I'm not going to do that anymore.
That wasn't too bad, actually.
Yeah, it was all right.
It wasn't bad.
No.
You're about to sell me some cereal.
Oh, he stole me Lucky Charms. That's it. I swear it's the last one, last time.
One more.
No. Okay, just for you, Pete. Oh, you guys know what time it is.
The guy in Boondock Saints, the one with the Tourette's.
Oh,
with the Tourette's.
It's like, shit, fuck, us.
Oh, the old bartender guy.
Yeah,
this ain't working.
His sayings wrong.
Did I sound like him? He died, you know.
Aww.
Yeah.
This ain't working.
What? Oh, well.
See, it's late.
Ah.
There it goes.
Technical fucking difficulties here. Let me see what I can do here. I'll keep it over here.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I can do this. They used to call me super producer on another show.
Nice.
That I don't do anymore. Go figure that.
Super produced it right out of business.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I said, it's the Kentucky Hop Brown Boys podcast. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. In the studio with me tonight, as always, he is my right-hand man sitting on my left side. He's a little under the weather tonight. He didn't drink or anything.
No, I didn't.
He's got one of Faith Mueller's favorite things. He's got the diarrhea.
Aww.
He is the Lefford Slogan Dusty B.
Really?
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody?
Look a little pale.
You don't want me talking about your diarrhea?
That's cool, man. I don't care.
I mean, you haven't shit since you've been here, so I'd say you're pretty much clean.
Dude, I ate like 4 Imodiums before I came here, so.
I mean, you know, that'll happen.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
you
good,
ate 4 of them, you might be constipated.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Total blockage.
Yeah.
I guess that's better than being totally blowed out. Yeah. That's kind of rough.
Blowed out all day, man. That ain't cool.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good.
I'd give you a hug, but I don't want to, like, get shit on. Anyway, in the studio tonight, also, you know him, you love him, some of you might even hate him if you're a Nazi or a Trump supporter or whatever. He is the legendary Cuckboy Extreme, Mr. Bruce Leonard.
What's up?
Fuck, man, you see it?
He said I got kicked off the Tommy Lauren fans of Tommy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Somebody
Yeah.
put me in the fans of Tommy Lauren.
They put you in there?
Yeah, and I was like, I've been in there for a while, but I didn't do anything.
Right.
I commented on one post and made one post, and they kicked me out. It wasn't even bad.
What did you say?
I put that picture of Trista Thompson, and I said, I love Tommy Lauren.
Well, that's probably why they kicked you out, man.
They kicked me out. Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
That's great.
I don't know.
No, they were crying about that judge and calling him a traitor.
What judge?
And I told him, shut the fuck up and take it to the Supreme Court, because that's how it works in a fucking constitutional republic.
That's
And
true.
they kicked me out.
Which judge?
You told them what the law was, and they got mad.
Yeah, they got mad.
You told them
They
how
always
like,
get
rules
mad when
work.
they're like, this is how it works. If you don't like it, take it to the Supreme Court. This is how it works.
Get the fuck
If you
out.
want this travel ban, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I mean, it's
no
gotta go to the
fucking
Supreme
court
Court.
is going to let you do this because it's unconstitutional.
So
And they're going to say the same thing. I guarantee
you literally made one post.
Yes.
And they kicked you the fuck
Kicked
out.
me out.
They didn't even try to argue
I didn't even
with
get
you?
to see, like, it was one of those where, like, so-and-so replied to your comment.
And you
I
click
went
on
to
it, you're
read
gone?
and I couldn't even read what they said because they already kicked me out.
Conservatives are supposed to like the Constitution.
I know, that's,
You know
that's
what
what
I
I
mean?
said.
Like,
They're supposed to love
ideally,
freedom. And
right.
but, they want to give the... That's why I've been saying to them for a while. It's like, don't you realize all these years, my whole life, really, you've been yelling how much you hate the federal government.
Mm-hmm.
And now your solution to that problem is to make the federal government all powerful.
in charge of something. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
It doesn't make any sense.
The other voice you're hearing on the microphones tonight and seeing on Facebook Live, thanks for watching, everybody. She's a repeat guest. I guess you could call her a repeat offender, I guess, now. I think you're the first repeat guest we've had in a long time.
Oh, wonderful. I'm honored.
Yeah, so
That's great.
it's kind of a new thing here.
And she's a female. You know
Yeah.
how hard it is to get chicks in your basement.
Yeah, it's super hard. Super hard. The lovely Faith Mueller.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks
Good
for
to be
coming.
here.
I thought when you walked past all the rolls of duct tape and the leather mask by the door, I figured you'd have turned around and left.
Yeah.
Velcro dots. Like, this is fucking weird.
Obviously, you're into that kind of thing, and for that, I applaud you.
Absolutely. Well, I did walk into your basement just completely willingly, and
Yeah.
here I am.
Didn't even have to slip or nothing, folks.
Yeah, no struggle or anything, man.
No candy, no nothing. But just, hey, why don't you just come into my basement?
Okay.
That worked out good. Thanks,
Where
man.
do you live?
No chloroform, anything.
No. No. You know what? My supply of chloroform has runneth dry, my friend.
Wow.
Even if she wouldn't have came in willingly, I'd have just been like, well, fuck. Nothing I can do about it now.
Where do you buy that these days?
It's black market.
Black
mostly.
market. Good for you.
Is it really?
Was it deep?
I don't know.
Deep web. You know.
The dark web.
Yeah, the
Silk
dark
Road.
Yeah, what is that called? The Silk Road?
Yeah, that was like a
Yes.
big thing
Yeah,
for drugs
yeah,
or
it
something.
was-
You
Yeah.
can get anything there.
Something like that.
Everything.
Never saw it.
No, you have to know how to get to it.
It's not that hard.
Not to be confused with the Velvet Road, where they sell
Damn it.
Prince memorabilia.
Is that true? Is that
Damn.
No.
Oh,
but
that's amazing.
sounded good,
It
though.
does sound good.
Sounded all right. I don't mind working that.
No, it's cool, man.
I'd rather it function.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck the problem is. We haven't had this issue before, so.
I don't know either. I can do it. I do it all the time when I do the other shows and shit. It's no big deal. I don't mind to do it. I'm pretty adept.
Adapt.
Yeah, I'm adapt to it.
I'm adapt to it.
Yeah, I could adapt. That ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So Faith, what's been going on? Now it's not even working for me.
See, I can adapt too. What the fuck? There you go.
There it is.
I don't know. I think you might have
Is
something.
it a phone?
something
issue?
running.
No, we don't have
You
any
got
new
dead
phones.
batteries?
It might be dead batteries.
Well, the other one was doing it too. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, I don't know. Technical difficulties. If you really want to do it, you can do it. I just
mean, it
thought it
matters.
was working when it was closed. Let's try here.
See, it will. Then it will start.
I don't
slowing
know.
down.
Well, we're back on Faith. We'll just leave it on Faith because let's be honest, we don't get ratings. You know,
Probably get more views that way.
we're not good looking enough. I mean, Faith, she's a good looking woman.
Thank you so
I don't-
much.
I don't say that about too many women. Usually it's that's a good looking bitch, but you're a good looking woman.
Thank you. That's so respectful.
I
and
know.
Kind.
I got lots of respect for hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You down with the bitches and the hoes.
That's right. That's right. So
Oh,
Faith,
shit.
what's been going on with you? How's the comedy gig going?
It's good. I've been doing just shows here and there.
Hell
I got
yeah.
to did a comedy contest a couple weeks ago. That went horrible, but it was still fun.
What made it so horrible?
No, they just didn't like me.
Really?
Just did not.
Where was it at?
Jags.
Oh.
It's like a very fancy steakhouse. The comedy contest is really well run. Kelly Collette puts it on. She does a
Yeah.
great job.
Jags. I've never heard
She's
of that.
great, obviously.
I hear they're a bunch of jag-offs.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they didn't like me.
really.
It was beautiful. They fed us dinner and
Doing
fancy cocktails. but
comedy
they
in
didn't-
restaurants is weird.
It is weird. They're
I've
like,
done it a bunch of times.
they're like, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
We did.
Sometimes when you do one night shows on the road, it'll be that. It'll be like dinner and a
Yeah.
comedy.
They're like
It's
dinner.
very strange.
Have you ever done like Smoky Bones with like?
I have done
Wally's?
Smoky Bones at Wally, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm talking about
And
like
it's, like,
places where like
restaurant kind of-
comedy zones, places where they have
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
set up, and you know they pay comics to go in,
Mhm.
but it's still just weird because it's people having dinner and then
Yeah.
the comedy.
Sometimes
So,
they
like,
don't know you're gonna be there.
It's that or it's just such a grab bag mix of people.
I just
Right.
wanted my pulled pork sandwich. Not this comedy shit.
Yeah, right. There was this guy talking shit about George Bush, trying to eat a steak here. You know.
Yeah, it was like that. It was a really, really fancy, nice place, and like we're getting up there talking about,
Shitting.
shitting. And I didn't talk about that specifically, and like
But hey,
doing drugs and.
How's your salad? I just took a shit before I got on stage. Looked kind of like that dressing you got on there.
So yeah, I did that. I've done just comedy shows. I did
You did that thing in the theater.
Motor
didn't you?
Mouth.
You've done theater stuff? Did you do
I
the
thought
dinner
you
theater
guys
thing?
were in the theater, or you guys did Bogarts or something.
Oh yeah, we did Bogarts. It was Jay Armstrong.
Yeah, that was
months ago.
like December 28th.
Yeah, it was
it's
a
been
little
while
while
back.
ago.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a good show.
That was a really good show. It was a
Yeah.
big turnout. What else?
Not
There was
according to
another
Jay.
show.
Jay said it was a shitty turnout.
It was a pretty
But-
good turnout
but I thought
for
it was
a
good.
comedy show.
Yeah,
I
for a
mean-
comedy show at like a concert venue, I
Right.
thought it was good.
That's
yeah.
a decent
That's
sized
what
venue
sucks
too.
when you get it when you have a big room. And so I used to say that all the time too. Like every band wanted to play at the Madison Theater. But it's
Mhm.
like, dude, if you can't bring fucking 300 people,
Why would you want to do
the
it?
Madison Theater will look like it's empty. Like even even if you bring 100 or 150, you go, wow, we brought a lot of people. When you're standing on stage, you're looking out, like this fuck place empty.
Then you feel like you suck.
Yeah, you feel like
look
shit.
like you suck.
Yeah, you're like, no.
You
Like,
want-
you can do it. Should you do it? No.
It's
It
funny
makes
you
you look
mentioned
I was gonna
the
say
Madison
Madison.
Theater.
We were there.
Yeah, me and
Oh, you
Dusty
were?
B went to. We went and saw Kevin Smith
Right.
do his like Q&A thing.
Yeah.
Now, here's my beef with paying $41 some odd or whatever to go see this. Okay, and it kind of opened my eyes up to.
Oh, you're
to certain-
disappointed, huh?
I'm not disappointed in him.
I'm not. Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
that. It's
Yeah.
not him. It wasn't him at all. It
All
was
right. So what happened?
What made it so shitty
a suck dick fest.
was literally, and I want to apologize now for any time we have a guest on here and I totally just sucked her dick for 30 minutes. That's pretty much what happened at the Kevin Smith show. Like he
Yeah.
had microphones set up where people could come up and ask questions.
They
But-
just walked up and went, "You're the greatest thing
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
dead
Man.
serious.
Thank you for coming.
You're such
We're
an
so blessed you
inspiration."
even showed up
That's
in this
ex-
town. Thank you so much." And
That's exactly what happened.
Some guy
Literally.
went up there and did it for like 10 minutes, and he just kept like every other word was the F bomb.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, can we just like get this dude off the mic
Yeah.
and like move to
Like,
somebody
you're so
else?
fucking great, man. Fuck.
He
Yeah.
kept
Changed
going.
my
So what?
fucking life.
So what, he would go. So what's your question? And he'd be like, "Well, let me tell you first." And it's like, "Fuck,
Right.
just get to
First
your
time
question."
I saw Clerks,
Yeah.
man. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a
Yeah.
suck fest, bad, and it made me realize like I kind of do that when we have guests on here, and I realize now that
How fucking
how
annoying it is.
yeah how fucking horrible and bullshit it is.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I love you, Faith,
Thank
Good,
you so
good
much.
interviewers.
and you're like one of my favorite comedians.
You
Thank
said
And you're just and you're pretty and you're smart and you're super funny. And,
No,
I mean,
you
the list
said-
goes on.
The fact that you're even here.
Yeah.
you bless us with your presence.
Yeah.
No, like you
But-
said, you
Yeah,
did-
it's
we
pretty
were
bad.
talking.
Yeah.
You said you didn't like Carson Daly. Like
Oh, I
that's my
fucking hate
fucking
Carson
problem
Daly,
with Carson Daly. Is like he's a big fucking cocksucker. All he does is slurp his guests. Like a good interviewer doesn't slurp his guests. He fucking
Yeah.
He
asks
levels with them.
real questions and gets inside their fucking head
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like gets them to reveal themselves. And sucking someone's dick doesn't do that. You know.
True.
There was a lot of that.
It's like, oh, you're so great. Let's go see his new movie coming out.
Yeah, that's all Carson.
No, it's like I want to know something about this fucking person.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's kind of how I felt. I was like, I wanted to know more about like this. I mean, he had good stories.
Yeah, I
about
loved his
his-
stories. His
Like
stories
when
were
he
great.
there was a
answered the
show,
questions.
You guys
Yeah.
are probably too young to remember this, but there was a show on. It was Bob Costas, believe it or not. It was called Later. And
Why does that name sound so familiar?
That's the
He's a
guy
sports guy.
Sports guy.
Oh,
he does halftime on Sundays.
Somebody farted on his pillow before the Olympics.
He does, yeah, he does the
Really, like,
Olympics. He
pink
does
eye
all,
really, really
he does
bad?
all kinds of
Oh.
shit.
that's terrible.
He's like the #1 sports guy. But anyway,
Have you ever had pink eye, Faith?
Yeah, I used to work in daycare.
Oh,
he had,
I
he
bet you
had
got it
this,
like every
he
other
had this
week.
show
Oh,
called
yeah.
Later, and it was great because it was just like they just sit in a chair, and then, but he didn't slurp his guests. He'd ask them serious questions,
Right.
and the reason I remember the show is because when it was going off the air, he showed a bunch of stuff that they had cut or whatever, and then he had a whole episode. He's like, "This is a whole episode that we did not air." It was Richard Lewis, because Richard Lewis made him laugh the whole fucking time. Like it was just basically him rolling
Right.
in and out of a chair while Richard Lewis just did his Richard Lewis thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't show it. But he was like, "I want to show this because it's fucking amazing." You know, he's
Right.
like, how great this guy is. He's like, so they played it. It's
Huh.
fucking amazing. But yeah, it was like he's trying to ask him questions, but you know, Richard Lewis, and when he's on, he won't shut up.
Yeah.
He's just going on and on, and
It's
he's
kind of like Bruce Leonard.
Yeah. Maybe. At times.
Uh,
But you know what I'm saying.
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
The-
But oh, what were you gonna say,
Great
Dusty?
interviewer.
We were
doesn't slurp.
talking about the Madison Theater. It was
Yeah.
fucking packed.
Oh yeah, it was sold
That's
out show.
the most I've ever seen anybody
Yeah.
inside Madison Theater.
It was
really
like
crazy.
the main floor was fucking packed.
I thought I was gonna get
the
beat up.
balcony was packed. Yeah, before we even get in line technically for the
I've seen
show,
it sold out. Several times.
we're walking down the sidewalk. We just parked my car like 3 blocks away,
Mm-hmm.
and we're walking up, and we're just walking, minding our own business. And there's a line. I mean, the line's wrapped around the building. I mean, it's fucking sold out. There's a lot of people there.
Right.
So this dude's driving by in his car. You want to tell him?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So like, he's driving by in his car and he's like holding up traffic and he's hanging out of the window and he's asking, "Hey, who's playing tonight?" He kept asking. He asked it like 2 or 3 times and everybody just ignored him. And eventually he said it again. I was like, "Your mom!" like that. And I yelled it like right at him, like as loud as could be, and everybody was like, "Oh," like that. So I just kept walking. But like he stood there and sat in his car and like looked back at me for like how many seconds?
It was Dusty was getting the death stare.
Yeah, I was
from
getting
this
the death stare. Like he mumbled something, and then
I think he
kinda,
said something
drove
like,
off.
"Your fucking mom's playing tonight" or
Yeah.
something like that. Or,
But Jerry was
he
like,
said.
"Dude, that guy was fucking pissed."
I just as soon as I heard
What would
Dusty
you do
say,
if he got out?
well,
He just opened the door.
I mean, I'd have fucking represented.
Yeah.
You know, I stood up with my boy Dusty. I'd have been like, "Come here, motherfucker! I'm gonna bleed on you. I got herpes." And he'd probably got in his car and left.
It was funny. He was pissed.
We're like, "Don't hit me! I got diabetes."
Like
you know?
just talk a bunch of shit, and as soon as the fight's get ready to go, like, before we start fighting, you should probably know that I have full-blown AIDS.
Not HIV.
Yeah, it was like a full way to get out of a
Full-blown.
fight every
It
time.
is.
Don't cut your knuckles on my teeth.
Right, exactly. Now, you might beat me to a bloody pulp, but you're gonna take something home with you.
Yeah.
Or you just strip down naked, and start taking all your clothes off. That's a good way to.
Yeah, I've watched those videos
seen
where the
people do
dudes like
that.
start the fight and they rip off their pants and they're wearing like the Borat
The
thong
Borat thong,
thing,
yeah.
and the dudes just take off
I've
like
seen
fuck
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that too. The
But,
Borat
yeah.
thong guy.
that shit's just. I'd run. Well, no, I probably wouldn't run. I'd fight a dude. I don't care what
I'm
he's
like, I
wearing.
seen you on YouTube.
Touching his penis.
You ain't gonna
through
do
that,
shit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got punched.
you
That
can't
dude's
be
got punched
afraid.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
I'm
those
sure.
dudes that do
Yeah.
that shit though.
Some people would punch them, they just get more mad.
Yeah.
And punch them.
Right? Any what do you call prank
Prank,
like that
yeah.
is risky.
The look you're seeing right
Really
now,
is.
folks, is me wondering why shit's not working.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
But,
Back on Faith,
Yeah.
where the ratings are.
Wow.
Because you're just so wonderful, Faith.
But I thought that
Thank
dude
you
was gonna
so
drive
much.
around the
So
block.
kind of you.
What's that?
I thought that dude was gonna drive around the block.
I honestly thought that dude was
Yeah.
gonna
I thought he was just gonna
show up.
Yeah. I was like.
And
Yeah.
you couldn't leave because you're in the line.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so I'm standing there in line like I'm just watching out, waiting for
You're
this
stuck.
dude to roll back. Yeah, I'm just stuck. Like this dude's gonna roll the fuck back up. I know it. But no, he didn't. It was good after that. It just nonchalantly came out, and I told my wife about it. She's like, I don't understand why people get so pissed when you say like your mom or anything like that. It's like the oldest, like worst joke ever. I'm like, it really is.
That's what I'm saying.
It
It's
just
like
kind of came out. I was like, your mom.
Like
man.
it did a grade school fight erupted on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
outside.
pretty much.
Yeah, the worst that should happen is somebody should be like, "Huh, fuck you."
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean? Like,
I didn't expect that dude to get straight up
Should be
pissed.
I always go.
He
well,
got
what the
shitty.
fuck did
Oh,
you
it-
say about my mom?
Yeah.
Right. I always go, oh, you
Kill
fucked
you.
you fucked her too? Jeez, that don't surprise me. She's a whore. Sorry.
No. I'm gonna leave the camera on Faith.
No, I mean,
No,
sorry to my
don't
for a
mom.
do
minute.
that.
I'm gonna leave the camera on Faith, but keep talking. I'm gonna try and find some batteries for this keyboard.
I meant sorry for my
Okay.
mom.
My face.
She's really not a whore. That's what I say because it disarms them.
Does she listen?
Yes.
She does. And she's gonna be like,
That's why I felt the need to apologize.
Bruce, I really tried to
She's
treat you
gonna call
right,
you
be
up.
kind
Just a
to you,
joke.
and you called me a whore.
Right. Surprised there's a comment already. What?
She got Facebook?
Yeah.
My mom would just look at me like, Faith.
I was just kidding. Sort of.
Sorta.
My mom knows
No,
she
I'm just
wasn't.
kidding.
My mom would be like, I was a virgin when I got married. Unlike some of you.
Like the fifth
I'd
time.
be like, unlike all of us.
I was gonna say you got some in your drawer, don't you? I don't know what's up, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. No. My mom's cool, man.
Yeah.
She's very proud of me.
Aw.
She hates Trump. And she's like, it's very weird because some people started saying, like, oh, you're going, too far, fucking fighting Trump or whatever. And I was like, I don't think it's too far. When I started questioning it, and then my mom called me. She was in Florida on vacation. She called me. I guess she had a couple drinks, and she's like, she's like, I'm really proud of you. The way you stand up for, what you believe, and it's really. And I was like, well, fuck, I can't quit now.
Can't quit now enough. Her mom. My parents are
I
pretty.
finally got positive approval.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Hey, look, I pushed it and it switched instantly.
Right? I told you it's in battery.
Had to be. Those batteries were like generic as fuck
Yeah.
too. Here, would you like to take the honors
Yeah,
back?
man.
Dollar
Okay.
store batteries. Look, my dad's
doing
wife
something.
works in a hospital. So, in a hospital they have to change the batteries every 24 hours on
Oh,
all their
really?
machines.
Really?
Yeah, because they can't take the chance of your heart monitor going out because your fucking battery died. So
That's true.
They put the batteries in and they leave them in for 24 hours and take them out. Then they just have them. So the employees take
Is it
them
still
home.
not fucking working?
No.
God
So
damn
the
it.
employees take them home. So my
makes
my
sense.
dad has all these batteries and they give me a whole bag of them. It's like, but it's like that. It's a grab bag. It's like some of
on.
them you put in. It's like as soon as you turn it on, it's like your batteries are dead.
Yeah.
And then some of them you turn them on, they're full.
They'll
But
last
you
for
just
a
don't
couple
know.
weeks.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know. So I only use them for the Xbox because the Xbox tells you immediately if
Your
they're good or
vibrator?
not. Yeah, that too.
Vibrators burn through batteries.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about
Very
that?
powerful. Not really. I don't feel like I'm the authority on that.
The
I
old
mean,
ones.
that-
The old ones and
So I
like
just got a regular old. I'm just a regular
I was gonna
old
say.
casual vibrator gal.
Let me put it.
I have
the,
one,
The
but-
old ones in the 70s would have like 2 or 3 fucking C or double D batteries.
no.
They'd be like like a fucking
It
tower.
get hot.
Most of them plug into the wall now.
Yeah.
They
the-
plug into the
Like
wall.
the
or
massager
they'll-
ones?
Or they'll take triple or double A batteries.
Damn.
You used to
No,
have to
no.
replace the batteries.
No, they used to have
Let
the
me,
big fat
let me just
ones.
point out this little fact here. Out of the people in this room, you are like the savant of vibrators because I mean maybe not Bruce. Bruce seems to know an awful lot about
Yeah,
them.
he seemed to use them.
I've
You
seen
can use
I've
them
seen
on your
them.
butthole.
I've never used them. I've seen
You
them.
say you can use them on your butthole?
You can.
Well, I guess you could.
I
yeah.
mean, it wouldn't feel bad. Like it'd be like someone like
Bruce does.
That's what I always say about
stimulating it.
the Trojan.
Yeah. Bruce does pure romance parties on the side.
Yeah.
Pure
Oh,
romance by
terrible.
Bruce.
I went to
No,
one
the
very
Trojan.
recently.
So wait a second. Let's back up here before we start talking about this.
Sure.
You plug them into the fucking wall
Yeah,
now?
most of them now, like the nicer ones, you plug them into the wall to charge them instead of replacing the battery.
Oh, I thought you meant like you
No,
just
I
plug them
use
in
it-
and just 120. You just-
They do have those.
I was like,
Straight
Jesus
DC
Christ.
current, bitch.
Yeah.
I know.
You
I was like, damn.
no, that would be insane. No, you plug them in to
I-
charge
They've
them
They've
like,
got a,
like
they've
your
got
phone.
a USB.
Yeah, like
thing,
your
yeah.
phone. Yeah.
Those square batteries with the springs on them.
Yeah.
Big flashlight ones.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
weird.
I was like blown away there for a second. I was
Hook
like,
it up to a
Jesus.
sawzall.
Yeah. Well, now see, I could see like a 18 or a 24 volt like DeWalt fucking battery shoved in the bottom of one. You know, because
You have seen that before. What are you talking about?
yeah, you're right, I have. but yeah, that just blew me away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Technology
Yeah.
for your vagina.
I don't mean to get too personal here.
Sure,
And you
absolutely.
can tell me to shut up at any time.
Absolutely, I will.
As a female,
Mm-hmm.
do you prefer the ones that's got like is it the French tickler add-on where it's like it's got the long shaft and then it's got the little thing that kind of
Looks like a big
This is
robot.
the last question I'm
robot
going to answer
finger.
about vibrators. However, it doesn't. Vibrators are so funny the way they're shaped like things and have that.
Yeah.
All they need to do is vibrate.
Right. It could be anything.
It could be, and it's just a vibration. You
That's
could
why
go.
you could like
You
get
could
up.
shit on. You could shit. No, you could sit. You could sit on your dryer.
No, that's
I
what
mean,
I
you
was
know
gonna
what
say.
I mean?
It could
It's
be a
just-
washing machine.
Yeah, your washing machine. It's not like
Is
that's
it-
what I meant.
Is that something that you have experience into? Washing machines and
No,
dryers?
I've
Never-
seen it. I remember
You
on
never seen
like as a kid. I guess you.
there's a
washing machine.
What kind of shit are you watching as a kid?
But no, you do. I remember sitting on it, but not for that reason. I don't think it was, but now looking back, maybe it was. 'Cause I was
that is
like,
kind of
young.
We're,
yeah.
we're making progress here.
Interesting. I feel like we're gonna unravel so many things about my childhood now.
There's a Curb episode like that where this Larry's seat's broken. And the woman,
Yeah.
when the women sit in the seat, they're like, oh, they have an orgasm.
I wouldn't say that seat's broken. That's just an added feature.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good seat.
Most people have to
shit.
pay for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so enough. One more question.
Sure. One more.
Okay.
I'll take one more
I
question.
knew you wasn't getting out of this easy.
Now, I'm legitimately
Sure.
curious because
All
you know,
women use vibrators. I'm here. I'm a
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
I don't
I'll
doubt that
answer
at
it.
all.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the Scary Movie, like the first one, she's got that one that just goes fucking nuts. Is that something?
Is that Are
It's
you
like,
sure that's in that scary movie? I thought that was
Yeah.
Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Not
You're right.
Another
I'm
Teen
sorry.
Movie.
I
Oh,
stand
shit.
corrected.
And Not Another Teen
Not
Movie.
another teen movie. Yeah, where she's
Man,
got the
get
one
your
that
piece
just.
of shit movie straight, Jerry.
I know.
I loved that movie as a teenager.
Yeah,
It was
but
one
now
of
that
my
I'm an
favorites.
adult, it's kind of like that's so
So
dumb.
stupid. Yeah. And I've never
But-
seen a
Never.
dildo or vibrator do such a thing.
Would that be considered a dildo or a vibrator?
I don't
What's the
know.
difference between a dildo and a vibrator? A dildo is
dildo-
just a dick,
A
right?
dildo is
Yeah,
just a dick.
they
I
don't
guess
vibrate.
a dildo could be a vibrator, but you know what I mean? Like they kind of overlap. Like a dildo.
Can
I don't
vibrate.
think the dildo doesn't
A
have
dildo has to
It doesn't have
shaped
like the
like a
yeah, it
penis.
doesn't have the vibrate part.
But
of
then
it.
like a vibrator just vibrates. It
Right.
could be shaped like anything.
Not all vibrator. No, how can we say this
And
here?
neither one of
not
them are
all,
always-
Not all dildos are vibrators, but all vibrators are dildos.
No.
Is
No.
that-
It's not all vibrators
No?
are dildos, and not all dildos
because they have
are
like
vibrators, but
clitoris
some are both.
vibrators, yeah, that you
But-
just
Right.
use for the-
There are combos.
yeah.
You can combine the two
Do-
features.
To technically be considered a dildo, does it have to look like a penis?
I think it has to be shaped like
Yeah.
a penis. Right?
Otherwise, it's just a personal massager.
Yeah, the personal
Yeah, you
massager.
would
Yeah.
think like the thing with the wand and shit. Like you wouldn't call that a dildo.
It's not a dildo.
That's
no,
supposed to be
it's
like a
vibrator.
shoulder
If you did,
massager.
it'd be fucking stupid.
Right.
I couldn't.
I'm gonna get my
I don't know.
dildo. Pull out that thing. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
I've seen. I mean, Jerry showed me videos of chicks putting that up in there. It's pretty crazy.
Ew.
Yeah.
What the fucking kabuki?
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm-
They ought not to.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
That
dude, that's
doesn't
like
seem safe.
it's like
or
mashed
Yeah.
potatoes and they're done, man.
It was bad.
I would think that's probably pretty numb down there.
Oh yeah, that would not be good.
The ones with the
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
It's so sensitive.
I'm lost here. What
You
exactly
ever
are
seen
we
those
talking
things?
about?
It's like rolling balls.
the
The
one
wonton balls or whatever, is that
Yeah.
what they're called?
The one looks like a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. And
But it vibrates.
but
like
it's
crazy.
got like
That looks like a personal
it's
massage,
got
like,
like
a back
two. It's
massager
got
type
two
thing?
big
Yeah.
giant
Oh, okay.
ball bearings, and it just kind of moves around.
Yeah.
In a circle, so it's
just
supposed to
sounds
massage
angry.
your muscles
okay,
on your
yeah.
back or whatever. But
Right.
like as he's saying, she's inserting it in her.
I've showed you videos where chicks are doing that
Yeah.
because I think I'd remember that.
You remember it. Do you?
I'd
How
have
many
to see
videos
it.
you've seen?
That's why I'm having a hard time remembering. Yeah.
You
He
showed
reached
me.
back into the archive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archived it.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know if I'd archive that. That just seems a little weird.
Don't lie. I'm
Uh,
just kidding.
I mean, there's a good chance I
That's
saw
weird to you?
Do most
It just
men?
doesn't seem like it would be.
I know men
pleasurable. I don't know.
look at porn more than women do. Do most men log in when they look at porn?
Why
Like, do you
log in?
That's what I was thinking. Like I would never log in, but there's a login option on every
Yeah.
porn site. Like
I
you
guess
can
if you wanna-
archive and save
yeah.
videos. I'm like, why? But I would never
You can
think.
favorite
I
and
would
like
just
leave
search
comments.
something like, oh, and then just watch it for 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then right? Isn't that what
And be
everybody
done.
does? Or
Pretty
5
much.
minutes or 10, whatever.
Apparently
Oh,
not,
oh,
because these douchebags get caught all the time.
Like,
Like, oh, your wife looks. What is this browsing history? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Browsing, yeah. I don't. It's creepy to log in though.
you said
I think
5
so.
to 10 minutes. They make
Same
porn
as-
videos that long.
They're all that long, but you don't watch them for that long.
I never would have
Yeah,
done
no
just-
that.
one was.
Dude,
Skip forward to the good
wait,
part.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. But
Good part right here.
No,
2
see,
minutes.
my dad
Yeah.
is like
Money
an
shot,
old-fashioned
no, not for me, but-
porn connoisseur. You don't understand.
He has like
there are
VHS
movies,
tapes.
full length
Yeah, they're
films.
full.
They're not like
Feature
like,
films.
oh, you know, like you or me or younger people.
Right.
That's how we view porn. Think about it. Like, oh, we didn't watch fucking 5 or 10
It's a
minute
tool.
segment and get it over with. And there it is.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no, these fucking dudes from the old days.
Would watch
My
like
dad be talking
4
about
hours
porn
long.
production values and
Well, porn used to be more
that
of
good
a treat.
acting or not in
Yeah.
it.
It wasn't
And,
so common.
my dad-
You could go to the store
My
and you
dad
have
was
to rent it.
really into
Right.
In a magazine. Now you can
spoof porn.
Yeah.
You know, like they'll have like the horny moaners, you know, it's like in there. But they all act in characters. So like Ralph Cramden is fucking some chick.
To the
And-
moon!
right, with the hood, with the hat on, and
just. John Holmes has a bit
full
about
on
that.
comedy, man.
John Holmes?
Yeah, it's really funny.
As in
Yeah,
like
like-
the porn actor?
No, the comedian John Holmes.
Like the Adams Family.
There's a-
like
there's
the
a John
Addams
Holmes?
Family.
You don't know
comedian?
John Holmes in Cincinnati, the comedian?
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't
know
think
John
so.
Holmes.
I don't think
Blonde
so.
Never
hair.
seen him.
He has a joke where he says, "Not the porn actor John Holmes." I'm
Right.
I don't think I've ever if I've ever heard
He's
the
funny,
name, I
he
probably
has a-
just thought like porn actor.
you're like, oh, there's a porn actor on this comedy show.
Like, fuck yeah! Who's
my
up
God.
first?
That's funny. That name reminds me of back when I first started my new job, my old job back in the day. There was a guy that I worked with. He was an old guy, and like he worked the front desk.
His name was John Holmes.
No, his name was Grover. But there was a guy that came in that was filling in for a dude that worked at a different site. And when the guy came in, he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" So I can start putting tickets in your queue. He's like, "Oh, my name's John Holmes." The dude went up there. He was up there trying to put tickets in his queue for like 2 hours. He's like, "I can't find a John Holmes anywhere." And we're like, "Yeah, because that's not his real name." He's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Who's John Holmes?" So he asked for like all day, like, "Who's John Holmes?" And we're like, "Fuck, are you gonna tell him?"
Of his big cock.
Yeah, like, are you gonna tell him or what?
Like, you ever seen this? Yeah,
Right.
that's John Holmes right
It's pretty
there.
funny.
Here's his resume.
Yeah.
It's 11 inches long.
That dude,
It's pretty
fucking
funny.
life stories, fucking.
Have you ever seen that
insane.
movie, Wonderland?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great.
No, I'm saying
flick.
his
There's a
life.
movie
his
based
life
on that?
story is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh.
Well, not
I don't know
it's
anything about
he's a main character in it, but it's like the story of like a bunch of murders that went down
Yeah,
that
no,
he was involved
that
in.
part-
Super killer movie,
The-
dude.
He killed him with,
you
with
know,
his dick.
you know, Boogie
Yeah.
Nights. Boogie Nights when he
Mark
gets involved.
Mark Wahlberg?
Right, when he gets involved in that shit, and they're in fucking that house, and other people get shot and shit, and then he fucking runs out. That's all based off the real life shit of John Holmes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No,
No.
fuck
No,
no,
he
he died of
died.
AIDS.
No, I
Long
could have
time
figured
ago.
that.
Yeah. So back to Faith here. You were talking about the comedian John Holmes.
Yeah,
Where were we going with that?
because Bruce was talking about watching porn that's
Right.
themed, and John Holmes actually talked about the honeymooners.
Yes.
Because that's an exact
The
one.
horny
That's
moaner.
Yeah, the horny moaner.
Yeah, my dad has it on VHS. tape.
Yes, 'cause he talks about your dad has it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
talked about watching that. Like his wife wanted to watch porn, and she
Right.
turned on that,
Right.
and he said it was infuriating.
No, that's
to
what I'm
watch.
saying.
It's so
When he works,
irritating.
he's like, hey, whatever, you know, and he's doing the fucking Jackie Gleason and shit, and you're going, what the fuck? And the other guy's
Straight to the
doing-
moon!
That's it, yeah, the other guy's doing Norton, like with the vest and the fucking hat. And there's another one called The Madams Family. And like
Oh
they had
my
fucking
God.
lurch and fucking, I mean,
Not to
seriously.
Google that one.
He's like fucking a chick. You know?
He's vibrating.
Like what the
Chicks
fucking
dig that,
thing,
apparently.
thing is like jerking dude off out of a box. No, I swear to God, this is all real shit. If you look it up, it's fucking
Wow.
100% real.
Was it Thing or Thang?
Right, whatever. I'm just saying, this shit is
Things.
real. Like
That's great.
it's like comedy porn.
Comedy
know?
porn.
Now, see,
But they're really fucking and shit.
I can remember watching like older porn, you know.
or like,
But I guess
or like,
I guess I never really
or like
appreciated the
some-
value of it
some
at the time.
Jenna Jameson movies are kind of like that too, where like they have stories and fucking plots, and it's like, oh, you know, she's married to some dude, but she's having an affair,
The
and like
plumber.
these other dudes
Yeah.
are coming to kill her husband, and then she winds up fucking them too. You know, it's like somehow she winds up fucking everybody in the movie. But I'm saying
Yeah.
there's also like plots going on in stories. It's trying to be like a real movie.
Yeah,
Right.
Or it has sex in it. Or there's a lot of like
They should do, like,
pretend
a
to be
really
in like the
good
30s or the
dramatic
40s,
movie.
and they're like casting directors, and he's banging these, you know, banging chicks
Yeah.
that come to Hollywood that want to be stars. What I'm saying is like, it's like a real movie. It's,
Back then, porn had
I think they,
meaning.
no, I think they still
Now it's
make
just-
those kind of movies. I think
They do.
there's like a Game of Thrones fucking porn.
Oh, there's
you know.
porn parodies for everything.
No, that's what I'm
now,
saying.
yeah.
Like they still do it. But,
Yeah.
What rule is that?
But
Here's
somewhere,
existence
what I'm
porn
saying
of
is,
it.
Yeah.
somewhere there are people that enjoy watching these movies, or they wouldn't be made.
right.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Like-
of course.
Everybody's got a fetish, man.
right. So somebody who sits down and watches the whole hour and a half,
If it makes you happy.
and then decides,
Happy
you know, at the end if this was a good film or not. I bet you if you looked on the internet, you could find places where they write reviews.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
there is.
I, mean,
No,
I
that's
bet
what I'm saying.
you have to log in to
Pe-
write
people-
those
right.
reviews.
Right. Yeah.
People, it's like
That's how we
Yelp
got
reviews for
started
porn
on this.
movies.
Right.
To
Yeah.
log in.
They're like, well, I found the production value good, but the acting was somewhat lacking, and but good energy in the fuck scene.
So let me ask you this. See, obviously, you brought it up, so
Okay.
I feel comfortable asking you this.
Okay.
When you watch porn, as a lady,
Okay.
what do you go for? Do you go for, like, obviously dudes are like, yeah, I like to see two chicks. As a chick, do you like to see two dudes going at it, or do you prefer,
No.
like, the standard like one guy, one
I
girl.
am super standard when it comes
Standard?
to sex, porn, vibrators. Just super vanilla. Just I want the people to be in love. You know what I mean? I want to watch some. No.
So, I was gonna say. So what you're telling me here is you like homemade stuff.
Oh, I like the real couple stories.
You like food to be involved?
I like to know that they were together a couple years and they'll probably be together for a while and they're both happy and
They just
no
got
one's
married.
there
This is their
against their
first
will.
time.
Yeah, this is their first time. I
No
like
one's
it to be as
kidnapped her.
innocent as possible.
like a romance novel.
But I mean, obviously the same. Like
I do like
things
for
that
people to be like comfortable and like happy in porn. Like I remember
you don't like
watching,
the rough stuff
I
where
don't
it's like
no, and I don't even like if they look uncomfortable at all. I remember watching porn with my husband one time, and
now see that's a good thing.
yeah,
Like
I don't
I've
do that a lot,
never
but
watched porn with my wife.
No?
I think she's like against it.
a lot of people are.
I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
we've been together
I
for
don't
so long, and we've been
Right.
together since like we were young.
Right.
So I think like we don't do that a lot, but we have.
You guys probably met on like MySpace, didn't you?
No. But I remember watching porn
Faith,
where there's
him, and
people.
Tom. Just hanging out.
They were up. We were like, it was like three people up against like this. It was like a palm tree, and I was like,
That sounds rough.
exactly. I was like, they don't look real
Yeah,
comfortable.
no.
They're not having a good time. I can't watch this. It's not like they're being
They're getting
abused, but I'm like,
splinters in their back.
I'm like, they're standing up. Like, they need a pillow. They need pillows. Like, they can't work under these
Hey,
conditions.
there's no lumbar support.
This is unfair to them. We have to stop watching this.
You said palm tree. You guys ever try to climb a palm tree? Don't do it.
That doesn't
no, I don't
sound
It
think I ever
doesn't
have.
sound good. No, it's not. Like I did it once, and I had like 20 splinters in my hand, so I can only imagine how uncomfortable that could be.
When did
Pulling
you?
splinters out of my ass crack.
Yeah.
That's what you call professionals.
Absolutely, yeah.
Must be into it or something. I don't know.
I
That'd be
don't know.
rough.
I've
Oh,
seen
palm
some
tree?
ridiculous shit.
Hey,
Ridiculous.
look at who you're talking to.
I don't do that. I can't do it if it's ridiculous. I can't watch ridiculous.
No, I know.
stuff.
I said the same thing.
You're not like
Like
a
the
fan of
ones-
like the parody
The ones
stuff?
with the chicks.
I've seen them.
Chicks
I've
that have
seen,
like uber
digital.
mega giant tits that are like look unnatural. You ever seen like?
Oh yeah, like
she's got
oh,
44
not like that.
triple D fucking. You're like, this is not even.
I'd be like, her back hurts.
Yeah, like this is not.
You should be rubbing her shoulders.
I'm a woman. Like I'm like, oh well,
Yeah.
they're not having a nice time.
It's not exciting.
So, to quote famous comedian, I guess you can call him a famous comedian. Fuck, I can't think of his name now. He's the whiskey drinking guy and the cigar guy. What's his name?
Ron White.
Ron White.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
Tater
Ron White
salad.
a lot.
Yeah, I like Ron White too.
I love him.
He said,
I like him.
When guys watch porn, how can I say it here? Basically, when guys watch porn, they like dudes with like huge dicks and just be
yeah.
ramming them. Like as a female, what do you look for in a female actress? I guess it's safe to say. I mean, do you picture one? How can I say that? I'm trying to be as nice about this as possible.
I like girls that look like that are like thin but natural looking.
right,
Just like Girl Next Door.
Yeah, like
not
girl
every
next
day.
door, but not like my next door. Like somebody better, like somebody with a better neighborhood, like
Yeah.
next door.
You
Yeah,
know who's
like
banging? Tara Patrick when she was younger.
when she was younger. Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
even know
know
who that
names
is.
of
She was-
anybody.
Beautiful, man.
Oh yeah.
She's a beautiful woman.
She was a good-looking woman, for sure. What I was trying to get at, when I watch porn, I try to find a male actor who kind of resembles myself.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. My question was, when you watch porn, do you try to find a female actress that looks like you?
Not necessarily, because I think when a woman like watches stuff like that, she
Right.
doesn't just fantasize about being the girl. She
Right.
would fantasize about the girl. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think they don't necessarily have to, but I think I probably do subconsciously do that as well.
I mean,
I would
that would
think
make
s-
sense.
I would think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I just want her to be happy.
Oh.
You know, I just
Be comfortable.
want her to be comfortable. I want to have a nice place to be. I want everyone to be kind to her. I feel like as a woman, you don't even really. Sometimes you can't even enjoy that because you feel weird. Like, I just hope they're all doing okay. Like, you hate to think about situations like where people aren't like being treated well.
I was gonna say,
I'm not a feminist or anything.
Sometimes you can look at them and just be like, dude, these people are railed out.
Yeah.
Like on coke, like or something. Their eyes are all glazed out and walking like this and shit. And yeah, the same thing. You're like, these people are not having a good time.
We've been shooting this.
This is not going to end well. Right, this is not going to end well.
Like, I know they're at
guy's
work.
sweating like a fucking profusely and like his eyes are all fucking glazed over.
Yeah. Like, I know they're at work, so like, of course,
Right.
they'd rather be somewhere else. They'd probably rather be watching Family Guy in bed, like with their boyfriend. But
Now, see, I don't know. I can't. I'm not a Family Guy kind of guy.
or something.
Like I'm just,
Always Sunny in
yeah.
Philadelphia.
Okay, now you're talking.
Okay.
I can
I've
do
always
that,
said
yeah.
that though. I don't understand. People always say like, "Oh, it'd be such a fucking cool job to be a
No.
porn star." And you're like, why would you want to take like a pleasure in life and turn it into
A job.
like
A job.
work?
Exactly.
You're
Yeah.
like now like fucking somebody's like nothing. You know, it's like
I do it all the time.
yeah, it's like oh I can't.
I would rather do almost any job than that.
No,
Like,
but you know what I mean.
like,
It's like
yeah.
it seems to me like it would take the pleasure out of it.
Oh,
in
for
your,
sure.
Oh, yeah.
In your personal life, you know, you'd be like, why would you do that to yourself?
I wouldn't think you really have
I'm
that much of a
tired,
personal life.
Yeah.
I
As soon as you drop that
Be
at the
all
bar,
fucking-
Yeah.
you're meeting some chick.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a porn star.
I'm a porn star. And fuck,
Yeah, he
fuck
is.
5 chicks today. Somehow she never calls me back
Yeah.
on the second date.
I wonder who has a harder time dating, male porn
Male,
stars or
female.
female.
I would say
porn stars?
female.
I would say female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dudes
as
are
a guy, I
assholes.
don't think I would. Like, yeah, you always have
You
that
ever-
fantasy, like, oh man, I'd love to knock the bottom out of that. But then in actuality, it's kind of like maybe once, but I wouldn't want to do it a bunch of times.
You wouldn't want to.
Or
be
right
with
when
a
she
girl
comes
like
home,
that,
Yeah.
really.
like when
Yeah.
she comes home from work,
Rough day at work. Rough day at work, honey. Yeah.
she just comes in.
It
like,
was rough. I
you
did
just
anal
know that
today.
she banged 2
They-
big giant
yeah.
black dudes. You know,
Yeah.
They
like
prolapsed it today.
Seems ideal, but they're like also probably kind of damaged and battered like public school teachers.
They probably have
You know
like
what I mean?
daddy
Like,
issues.
oh for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely daddy issues.
I like to pretend they don't have daddy issues. Like they don't have dad. They're in love. Look at them. They're gonna buy.
She's
they're
gonna
buy a
call
house
her dad
together.
as soon as they get done. I just know it.
Just hanging out with the man.
Remember, what was it? Who was it?
May as well put a video
Tracy-
camera up.
Tracy Lords tried to like pivot and go into like real acting there for a minute.
I don't know
She
who
was
that
like,
is.
She's done a lot of real acting.
No,
You
that's
don't know
what I'm
Tracy
saying.
Lords? She was doing porn when she was like 17. She fucked Ron Jeremy when she was
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she lied about her age and did all kinds of porn and stuff.
Right. Then she got out of the business, but then she like was trying to, or she got like bit parts and shit. Just
Yeah.
hang around Hollywood.
She's done some Kevin Smith
Getting
movie.
scrapped.
She did Zack and Miri Make a Porno. It's
Right.
Good, it was a good flick. I liked
Oh,
it.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it was a cute flick.
Yeah.
Now, see, those people loved each other.
Right.
They
Who
did.
was in that?
It was Seth Rogen
and
fuck.
Ugh.
Why can't I think of her name?
know
I want to
she
say
is.
Elizabeth Shue, but I know that's not her. Elizabeth Banks.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I thought they did good in that role.
Yeah, like it was a pretty cute movie. It
Yeah.
was pretty good.
I
Cute.
liked it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't seen the whole
It wasn't
It's pretty good.
amazing.
Fuck it.
Muse,
Chuck it.
Muse is good. in it.
Football.
Yeah.
Muse is good in anything,
I remember
really.
him in it.
Yeah. The double Dutch rudder.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies. That was so good. That was great.
He just directed a film. Kevin Smith just said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I forget. I can't remember what he said the name of it was.
Yeah, he
though.
said it was like in France though. They did
Yeah.
it, filmed it in France.
So let me get this straight.
Fancy
then.
foreign
You paid
flick.
$42
You might as well say
to
$42.
go to a theater
Yeah.
to
And
watch
we had shitty seats.
to watch him sit on stage
Stand. But
and
yeah.
and people just slurped.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like he
yeah.
didn't speak.
All
or-
right, look. The thing that made me mad was, right when we got in there,
He didn't talk?
The
No,
two
I'm
people,
no, he talked.
like
yeah.
two people walked up to the mic and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'm such and such, and this is my such and such, whatever boyfriend.
Right.
Can you marry us?" And then that was like 20 minutes.
Right.
So they do all that and they finish. Okay, I'm
Right.
like, "Cool, awesome. Let's get some good questions." The next people in line, he goes, "Okay, you two." Is a girl and a guy. He's like, "Oh, I want to know if you can marry us too, but we've been married for 10 years." And
Yeah, we just want to renew our vows.
really?
Right off the bat.
Right? Yeah,
Go
right off the bat.
away.
Yeah. Sort of like,
It was terrible.
about me too.
yeah.
No, okay, but my question, I guess, what I'm really getting at is how long did he speak?
I mean,
Well,
he had a couple good stories.
Like it went on for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
So he did speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there was
So I
plenty.
was gonna say, like, if I paid $42 and went there and that was all that happened, I'd be fucking shitty.
It went on for 3 hours, and I say he spoke for a good 2.5 of that.
Okay, no, that's good.
But
that's good. That's like Rollins. I'm gonna
even
see
that,
Rollins.
I think that might even be stretching it.
Yeah.
Especially that one dude, because he went on like this long ass fucking tangent about
Yeah.
how he lived in Louisville and he was on heroin and everybody left him. And he didn't have nothing.
Clerks is the only thing got me through.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
He was drunk
Fuck.
too.
Dude was hammered.
awful.
If he wasn't hammered, I'd have been really surprised.
Yeah, it was
And
bad.
Well, the only good thing that came out of that was the next guy to ask a question.
Yeah.
Like, made fun of him. He was like, yeah, hi, my name's Ryan. I'm from Louisville. And everybody was like, ah! And that was funny.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I don't know.
aside from that,
It was just
Okay,
a
I
suck fest.
thought if he spoke for 2 hours or whatever, then that's good.
I mean, it was
You
good.
got your money's worth. It's like I paid to
mean-
see you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
I paid to see you. I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, but-
I ain't trying to listen to a fucking drunk motherfucker.
when it comes down to it, though,
I could go to the bar and listen to this guy
Yeah.
for free.
and I hate to say this because I really like Kevin Smith. I like it. Well, I like his work. He makes me laugh. All that good stuff. I don't mean to slurp him right now.
He said some funny stuff.
But yeah, he said some really funny stuff. Do I think it was worth the $42 that I paid to sit in the shitty ass fucking seats that we were in up in the fucking balcony? You could
Yeah, we
barely
were-
see
we
the
were up at the
cocksucker.
top.
No. Would it have been worth it if I was sitting front row? Probably, because I probably would have stood up and like high-fived him, and that would have been worth it. But to sit in the very fucking back, like, what were we, 2-3 rows from the very back
Yeah, we were up
in the
there.
balcony, and there was a fucking band playing next door, and I could hear
Yeah, you
them
can
better
hear the
than I could
band.
hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had people talking.
Yeah,
Like, there was
drunk people
There's a
fucking
drunk guy that
saying
was on
shit.
his phone. Like, he kept videotaping and everything. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, really?
Would I pay it again? No.
If it was at a different venue, like a better venue, yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
all over it. That's not a very good venue
Yeah.
for that.
If it was better, if I just got to high-five him, I'd pay $40 just to walk up and high-five him and be like, yo, dude, what's up? Keep up the good work. I'm out.
That costs way more, Jerry.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Honestly, I think if you were just sitting up front, you could just walk up there and set something on the stage, and then he'd shake your hand. Like,
Yeah.
hey, will you sign this for me? Thanks. And then you sit down and wait 4 hours for him to get done.
Yeah, people were throwing stuff on stage, and he would
Yeah.
sign it. And he'd like, oh, I give it
I almost
threw
threw my underwear up there,
Crusty.
but I was too far away.
We just got done eating Dixie
Yeah.
chili, so.
I was tearing that shit up.
But
So.
but it was all right. It wasn't bad.
Right.
You know, I was just curious because you made it sound like that's all that happened. Like I'd be fucking mad.
I mean, it wasn't all that happened, but it was
know.
enough to be like,
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
seriously, come on, ask a fucking question.
Ask a question. I wish it was like
Yeah.
before it started. Be like, hey, look, guys, ask a question. Don't get up there and be like, oh, I love you, blah blah blah. He
Right.
ain't probably he
Right.
knows that you love him because you're fucking here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
So
do
go
it,
up there and
do
ask
it
a
like they do
question.
a debate. They don't just when there's a presidential debate or something. They don't just let any jackass walk up to the
Yeah, exactly.
unscreened questions.
Right.
Ask a question.
Look, hey man, fuck.
It was there's a couple people were bad, but
Yeah.
it was good other than that.
All right, let's move along here. We've talked about vibrators and
Absolutely.
porn and people sucking Kevin Smith's dick and all kinds of nasty stuff that I would never typically say in front of a lady. I just want you to know I feel comfortable around you, Faith.
Thank you.
But let's move on because it is March Madness going on right now.
Yeah.
We do have a tournament to talk about here.
Hopefully NKU's beating that ass.
I hope so. I hope people are actually watching us instead of the NKU UK game.
But
I doubt it. How many
also-
watchers do we have?
Also,
We got 6 right now.
So, hey,
Also-
thank you for watching
also
us.
Manson's on. I mean, you can't compete. with
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
I was
Charles.
gonna ask if you had that recorded.
I meant to record that.
They put on
Forgot.
fucking Manson again on TV. He's like, Jesus, said, never get tired of giving this guy. every
Never.
time."
He's been a celebrity my whole life.
That's what I'm saying.
Just for being.
You're just digging back out of the closet like, oh, remember Manson? Oh, yeah, I've almost forgot.
Remember this guy? I remember.
And every time I'm like, he's still alive?
Yes.
Like, he's still here.
Yep.
He got married. He was gonna get married. What was that, like 2 years ago?
No,
That's
he
right.
got
I remember that.
catfished or something.
We reported on it.
She kind of catfished him.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. He got
Yeah.
catfished.
No, he catfished her.
Oh, yeah.
She was all about it. Then he was just like, you're fucking nuts. You're gonna marry me? What are you, fucking retarded? Yeah, it was good.
That's great.
But yeah, let's talk about this tournament here because it's kind of why we're here this month. It is March Madness. It's the Sexy 16. We've done it. This is what, the 5th time we've done it?
Yeah, I think we've done it every year.
I'm not going to go into the details on it because obviously if you're watching this far, you obviously know what's going on. If you're a fan of the show, you know what's happening. So right now we got round 2 kicking off. And Bruce, I'll give it to you. I Googled everything last week. And this week, I made sure when I Googled the people that are in round 2 here,
The actual
He got it
fucking
right.
people.
that not only did I make sure that they were the right people, I made sure they were current pictures. I typed in 2017 after all their names. So they've got to be tagged somehow with 2017. It's got to be a new picture. Okay, no old pictures like Eva Longoria or whoever that was last week. Who was that? No, it was Sophia Vergara.
Vergara.
Yeah, that was like a
Yeah.
20-year-old picture. Still looked good,
It's
though.
black and white.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It may have been. I don't
No.
know.
I thought it was.
But this week, round 2, let's do this. First up, we've got Kate Upton and last year's winner,
Mm-hmm.
Yannette Garcia.
Annette Garcia.
Now, let's start with Faith here. Who are you casting a vote for? Do you know who both of these ladies are?
I know who Kate Upton is. That's you said Gannett Garcia.
Yannette
Yeah,
Garcia.
the
Yeah.
Mexican weather
She-
girl.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I know who she is. I think
Yeah.
that she is more attractive than Kate
Then
Upton.
Kate Upton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a sex tape with Yannette Garcia yet. So it leaves a lot more to the imagination.
Absolutely.
You know?
Makes you excited. She looks a little bit
She's got a little bit
like
to the
I'm
imagination.
going to show you some things, but not everything.
Exactly.
I'm
mean,
a lady.
if you've seen her in yoga pants, you've pretty much seen it all.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is
She's
a good
more
looking
my
woman,
type. Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah. She is very, very good looking.
She's
we'll say that.
amazing. Yeah.
Has anybody ever went back to back? In this?
I don't
Back to back winners?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Because she could
I think
do
Katy
it.
Perry almost did one year, didn't she?
She came close.
Came
the
very
No,
second-
I'm just
close.
saying,
first
like,
and
if she
second
makes
year,
it through
yeah.
here, like, now she's
She's
getting
close,
into
yeah.
territory of, like, she could fucking repeat.
Madzilla.
She's, I don't know. Is it unanimous?
You
Is
can't-
Yannette Garcia winning?
You can't look at her and say she's not hot.
Oh,
You know
she
what
Of
I'm
is.
course not. Of course
She's a
not.
very good looking woman.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, the farther she goes, like, the more it's like, well, you can't really deny it. She's fucking hot.
No, yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of a special person too. Kate Upton is, because I just don't feel like there's a lot of people that look just like her.
I don't think Kate Upton could do weather. You know what I mean?
It's too distracting because her tits are too big.
I don't even think it's
Tits are
that.
too big for weather.
I just don't think she could stand in front of a screen and look at another screen and then like report on what she's seeing.
You think she's stupid?
I think she's dumb. Yeah.
Really? I never
Yeah.
got that impression when
She
I
did
would
a
see
movie.
interviews with her.
Wasn't
Really?
too bad.
I don't know. I
I don't really
see
watch
enough to
interviews
see-
with her.
See it. She seemed like normal. I
Yeah.
mean, she
Really?
didn't seem brilliant, but she didn't seem like dog dumb. She didn't seem like
Dog
Not
dumb.
that girl from
It's
the
like dog
pageant
dumb,
is
yeah.
trying to explain.
I want world peace
Right.
and a cheeseburger for everybody. For every
It's like
kid
the
in Africa.
educational like system of with children.
Oh,
and-
that girl,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
in the Americas and such as
Yes, that girl. Like,
Brilliant.
Now that girl's fucking
in the
dumb.
Iraqis need the help in the USA's
Yes.
such as
She's just saying like hot points. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So Faith, you're going Yannette Garcia, correct?
yes.
I'm pretty sure.
We had
are.
two
Bruce,
people
Bruce
on
Yannette Garcia.
live feed saying Garcia as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Garcia's taking this one.
I think so too.
I think she is. Dusty, you're definitely saying Garcia.
yeah.
I'm saying Garcia
unanimous.
too. It's unanimous.
Bing, 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 as Donald Trump says. Bing, bing, bing.
Gonna be
Bing, bing,
huge.
bing.
Huge victory.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge
It's
victory.
gonna be
Winning.
huge.
Hey,
Winning. I'm
ju-
winning so much. I'm tired of it.
Just made a huge deal with Mexico. It's gonna be awesome.
Bigly. It's
It's
gonna
gonna be
bigly.
great. That I can tell you. All right. So next up, we've got... Now, this one's going to be tough for Dusty B, for sure. We've got internet sensation Madzilla versus Paige Van Zandt, UFC strawweight fighter.
Now,
Yeah.
see, Paige Van Zandt looks pretty damn good right there.
Yeah, see, I told you. When I Googled
Pictures
this
are
shit,
tricky.
I Googled 2017, so they're all recent. So I don't know about this one, honestly. I mean,
She looks pretty good, man.
Paige Van
Boots on.
Zandt is looking pretty damn good. But something about all them tattoos, you can't deny that ass.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
not.
pointing out the obvious
I'm
here.
going,
there.
I'm going Madzilla.
Yeah. You're gonna go Madzilla?
You know, I got much love for Paige.
I was see, that's a shock for me because I thought for sure that you would say Paige Van Zandt because I
Yeah.
know that you are on her nuts
He's all
hard.
on Madzilla nuts
Mad.
this year.
Madzilla's
Yeah,
good
you
looking.
could have
Mad
kept
this
saying
year.
that last week. You just kept saying, "Oh, Madzilla."
Yeah.
I did. I listened to it. I was like,
Madzilla.
Jesus.
Madzilla. Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, man, this guy's really into this chick.
So Dusty B, you're going Madzilla.
Yeah.
All right, Brucey, who are you going with here?
I'm
You want to see it again? You need to make a.
No, I'm going Paige Van Zandt.
All right, it's 1-1.
Paige
Faith,
Van Zandt.
you're going Paige Van Zandt.
All right. I need come on.
Anybody on Facebook got anything to say about that, Dusty?
Toby said that ass though, Madzilla.
Toby
Came through, yeah.
Toby said Madzilla.
Toby.
I hate to say it, man. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, it's so tough.
It's hard.
I gotta see it again. Hold on.
Dude, that
Yeah.
so
Dude,
that, I sent you a good
now,
picture of
now,
Madzilla
now
today
listen,
too.
Now
Yeah,
listen,
you
I just
did.
want to counter this argument. He
Okay.
said, "Look at that." No, put that back up.
Okay.
He said, "Look at that ass. Look at her ass."
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Paige Van Zandt ain't got look.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a nice ass.
She's got an ass.
this one's tough. This one's just. Can we go to another Facebook vote? Can I not vote on this? Because I'm really torn.
Daryl also said Madzilla.
Madzilla? Man.
Is that the tie then? That's 2-2, isn't it?
Would be.
Uh,
No, because Toby said.
Toby voted,
Oh,
Daryl
okay.
voted, and I voted. So it's
Okay.
3 Mads and 2 Pages.
But man, I hate to.
No matter what comes out of this, they're still both my chicks. So
I hate to say it. I'm going to have to go Paige Van Zandt
well,
myself.
that's a tie though.
I know. I didn't want it to come to
You
this.
made it worse.
I know.
We got 6 people watching right now. We just need another
You get to
different
flip that
We
coin.
need a
I know.
tiebreaker.
person. We
Flip
need
a
a
coin.
tiebreaker to come
Didn't we
through.
flip a coin one year?
Yeah.
I think we
flipped
did.
it last year
Yeah.
when it was a tie. He said,
Yeah.
flip the coin, dude.
Does anybody got a coin?
I got a nickel, I think, from McDonald's.
Sure I do.
I don't.
I have a quarter somewhere.
Here's a
I'm sure
penny.
I do.
Can't flip a coin with a penny. That's just poor fucking taste,
I have a
Bruce.
quarter.
Oh, okay, here we go. Thank you, Faith.
You're welcome.
Can I keep this?
Absolutely.
Can I keep this?
All right, so we're gonna go heads, Madzilla, tails,
No.
Paige Van Zandt.
She's talking about the ass. So tails, Madzilla.
Okay, tails, Madzilla,
Can I flip
heads. Yes, William, because it's technically it's your chicks.
it? Yes.
Flip
So,
it, man. Flip
tails-
it. Let's see. what
Tails,
we got here.
Madzilla. Heads, Van Zandt.
It is. Oh, it landed on me. Hold on.
Tails.
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 Yes.
Madzilla.
That was a shitty fucking flip.
Madzilla takes it.
That's a good flip.
Reflip. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
So, no.
All right, so we'll go Madzilla.
Yes.
Madzilla.
Madzilla
Let's just say-
has now won.
There are no losers.
Madzilla's now won twice under questionable circumstances.
It's like the Trump show up in this
Yes,
shit, man.
it's like the Russians are fixing this shit for her. Like, first of all, they put the wrong picture last week, so
Thank you,
Trista
Faith.
Thompson
No
didn't
worries.
even get to represent herself. And then now this shitty flip.
Right.
Oh shit.
Can we see the coin again just to make sure that it did have heads and tails on it?
Yeah.
We just need to make sure.
I'll keep it close
All right,
by in case
next.
I need it.
There you go. Okay, so next up here, now see, I think this one's going to be a landslide for me. This is no contest.
You know why I'm not worried about this situation?
Why is
What's that?
Because if it came down to Madzilla
And Yannette?
versus Jeanette Garcia,
Oh!
nobody can beat Jeanette Garcia in an ass competition.
That's going to be that will be round 3 next week.
What I'm
so.
saying.
Damn it.
No
We'll
one
see.
can beat her in an ass competition. So
Yeah.
if that's what she's packing weak.
Yeah.
She's got.
But Jeanette
she's
Garcia
got
ain't got
I'm
them
not saying
tattoos,
it's good, but
man.
it's not. Jeanette Garcia's got like
I like tattooed butts, man.
Yeah, I've seen a couple
I'm just
tattooed
saying,
brown
if
eyes
it's
that
an
look
ass
pretty good. You
competition,
know?
she's in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
All right. All right, next up. Now, this one is easy for me. This one's super easy. There we go. We've got, obviously, Roxy Ray
Yeah.
and Michelle Keegan. Now, for those of you, I don't know if Faith knows who Roxy Ray is, but she's, let's just say she's famous for anal porn.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got to be a fan of that.
So
sort of.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so we got Roxy Ray and Michelle Keegan.
Who
Now-
picked Keegan again?
Oh, that was your girl.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You don't even know who you picked, man. That's so wrong. I keep kicking the camera.
She looks good, but that picture looks like it's from like 1970.
That picture was like, honestly, that was the best looking one that I could find that was recent, where she kind of looked decent. Like the rest of them were kind of like shitty, like her picking her sand out of
Picking
her
her nose.
ass on the fucking beach or something, you know.
Oh,
Giving
and
it to you.
paparazzi
Respect-
Yeah,
shots.
a lot of paparazzi shots. So, honestly, my vote, I'm going Roxy Ray
Of
all the way
course,
because she's my gal. You know, any chick that can put Fruit Loops in her ass and let somebody with a plastic spoon eat them out.
Scrape it off the side.
Respect.
Yeah, respect for sure.
Respect.
Rest in
Dusty B,
peace,
who
that
you going
asshole.
with? You want to see him again? You need to see him again?
I just don't think Roxy Ray's all that good looking.
You didn't even know that bitch's name.
Yeah, but still, I don't
You
think
didn't even
Ro-
know you picked her.
I just don't think she's all that good looking.
All right.
I was gonna go with Keegan.
1-1, Bruce. Who you got, man? Make me proud, brother.
Go back.
You want to see it again?
Man. It's tough, dude.
I know. It's hard. Right now, especially. Sorry, Faith.
She has weird
That's
tits.
private.
No.
Who's got weird tits? Roxy Ray?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
I mean, they're probably big and fake and fluffy and
They
comfortable.
look real to me.
Really?
No, they look real. But
Daryl-
they're just big.
Daryl said the chick on the right for sure.
What? Michelle Keegan?
Mhm.
Fuck you, Daryl. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm good with
Bullshit.
I'm gonna go with Keegan.
What?
You have to.
You're going
I have
Keegan?
to, yeah.
And who are you going with, Bruce? You're going Keegan? Oh my God! Really? That
I just haven't been into
that-
Fruit Loop porn for a while.
This really breaks my heart, but okay. All right.
Is it breaking your ass?
Yeah.
Does it just completely?
It burns my ass.
Yeah,
It-
burns your ass.
It hurts like vitamin D milk right now.
Not
That's
like
just
hers.
terrible. I'm sorry, Roxy Ray. I tried. I fought for you, girl. All
All right, let's see what we got.
right. I'm sad now. Like, for reals. Fuck y'all. And fuck Daryl. Butthole.
Toby said Roxy, but that still ain't enough votes.
Thanks, Toby. I know who my true friends are. All right. Now, the next one here, hands down, is an easy one for me as well. You got Gal Gadot
Yeah.
as Wonder Woman, so you know it's recent. And then, of course, you've got everybody's sweetheart, Little Debbie.
Yeah.
There on the right here.
I got much love for Debbie, but
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I said last week.
You're going Gal
That's
Gadot?
crazy.
What? Why?
I like
Because
Debbie.
she's fucking hot.
But
Crazy.
I like Debbie, but yeah.
Next week, when we go see Debbie,
You're gonna tell her?
I'm going to make sure she knows that you're a dick. Like, don't shake his hand. He's a Jew. Damn it. All right, so you're obviously going Gal Gadot. You're going Gal Gadot. It's coming down to you,
Gal
Faith.
Gadot.
Damn it. Anybody on Facebook? Can I get anybody on Facebook to agree with me? Little Debbie's hotter than Gal Gadot?
Nothing
You
yet.
can't find a single person.
I know.
That's
No
just
way.
this is
I'm
just
good.
horrible.
If you call the school for the blind, perhaps you'd get some votes.
Man. Well, fuck it. I mean, nobody on Facebook? Nobody?
No.
Anybody?
Anybody? Can I phone a friend real quick? This is
Daryl said Gal Gadot.
fuck you,
You
Daryl.
get even more votes against you.
Damn it. All right. Gal Gadot. She wins it. Well, she doesn't win it. She wins that one.
Yeah.
But man, I'm like, all my chicks are out now, so I don't really give a shit
I'm
who
still in.
fucking
I'm
wins.
going for fucking back to back, son.
Fuck that. I'm gonna fuck everybody's week up
Toby
next
said
week.
crickets.
What'd you say?
Toby said crickets.
Damn you, Toby.
Fucker. All right.
Damn it.
So,
That's it.
That's
I mean,
it?
that's the winner.
how's it gonna break down next week, or do you want to wait?
Well, I mean, we can break it down here just to let everybody know. Gannett Garcia beat Kate Upton. Madzilla beat Paige Van Zant. So it's going to be next week. It's going to be Gannett Garcia and Madzilla. Roxy Ray lost somehow to a girl that Dusty can't even remember her name. Michelle Keegan. Keegan's going to be going up against Gal Gadot next week, who beat out Little Debbie this week.
You might as well just send Keegan home now.
I mean,
Keegan, what against?
it's
Gal
Michelle Keegan
no,
versus
dude.
Gal Gadot, and then Gannett Garcia versus
I like
Madzilla.
Keegan over Gal Gadot, whatever the fuck her name is.
Who?
You just
Michelle
said it.
Keegan?
I like Keegan over her.
You like Keegan over Gal Gadot?
Yeah,
Well, that's good to know.
the same.
Look, he's
Yeah.
fucking phoning his votes in a week early.
Yeah.
He phoned it in.
Well, I got the Russians. I got a bug on my ear. Tell me who to pick.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. What was that?
They wired this whole fucking studio, man.
Apparently,
They can't have Gal Gadot. She's an Israeli.
Yeah.
Gotta get her out there.
well, definitely a week of upsets for me. I thought for sure my gals were going to win, but apparently not. I guess I need to go with better looking girls next year. I don't know. Just my preference. Just saying.
It's okay to be different.
I know. Thank you,
I'm
Faith.
different. I'm different.
Can I sub in somebody? Can
Southern Faith.
I'm gonna sub in Faith, just because she's so nice and friendly. I love all her acts, all her sets
my
that
God.
she does.
I'm sure that's not true.
Honestly, I mean, I've seen you do what, like 3, 4?
Minutes.
No, like 3 or 4 different sets, and they were all good.
Thank you.
I've yet
I
to
can't
see it
complain.
live. I'd like to.
You haven't seen Faith live?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's great.
Unfortunately.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff.
What's funny is a comic. I prefer to see people at open mics.
Yeah, it's fun
When
to
they're
see
doing-
people.
when
at
they're
open
That's like
doing-
in their
When they're doing new
natural
shit
habitat.
or trying like new things that they haven't done.
Yeah.
If you're
Usually,
yeah.
if you're a comedian, you've seen everyone's acts so many times.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've heard all these fucking jokes.
I've
I like
seen
to
you
go
a lot
to
of times. I could
Yeah.
probably do your act.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Blindfolded.
Well, you go to open mic where you're reading out of a notebook or something.
Right.
You know, then you go, okay.
Well, it's
now-
like new, and also when you watch a lot of comedy, I think you a little bit get sick of watching people be like on and being hacky. And,
Right, no,
which
it's
you
what I mean.
do when you
At
get
open
good at your
mic, it's
jokes.
like
That
you
what
just walk up
that's what
there
you
and you're
do.
just kind of like, well, yeah.
Do you kind of
let's
feel
try
like you're
this.
hacking yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You become like a caricature of yourself.
Right.
Right.
I can see how
It's
that
like a
could work.
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
people like though, because if you just go to a comedy club and you don't watch a lot of comedy, you kind of want a performance.
Right.
You know, you don't really want to
Right.
hear what.
Somebody's like, well, I
This
just
is
wrote
going
this
on.
in the hotel today. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, earlier today, blah, blah. Oh, it sounded funnier when I thought about it.
Right, exactly. Like,
Sorry,
that
I'm
took
just gonna
fucking
go.
5 minutes. It's like,
Honestly,
bullshit.
though, whenever I see like a comedian up on stage and he does something that he thinks is going to be huge, and then he's just like, well, that didn't go off like I thought. And then everybody laughs at that.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's laughing at their failure. I think that's great.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than when the comedian goes, that shit's funny, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, right. You're like,
I
you
hate-
people are fucking stupid.
This room's weird. This room is weird.
Right.
I've heard
Well,
comedians
I prefer
do that.
audiences that read books, you know, or something.
Yeah. Just that one over your head.
Right.
Like, it didn't go over my head. You're not funny.
I never fucking say that
That's
kind
so
of shit.
rude. You went over your head.
I'm always like, well, I thought it was funny. You know, like,
Yeah.
sorry. It's like,
And that makes me laugh.
it's
to
not their fault.
To see a comedian like in utter failure on a joke,
Yeah.
and then for them to admit it, like, oh well, I blew that one, you know. And then
Yeah, but
they're
that's,
like,
that's
great."
also kind of a hacky trap door that people use, you know, to
Yeah.
get out of the fucking hole. It's like,
You
it's
gotta,
not,
you gotta,
it's not
you gotta
mind blowing
utilize
original.
some
Go, wow,
hacks.
that sucked. You know,
I'm
It's like-
sorry.
right? Oh,
Sorry, you didn't laugh.
Yeah.
right. We're gonna
It
take that
happens.
out next
Tried.
second show.
Just remember, folks, the 7:30 show is totally different than the 10:30 show.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Come back for the fucking buffet.
Well, all right, folks. That's going to be our time this week. Thanks, everybody, for watching on Facebook Live. Thanks, Toby, for being a real friend, except for on that last one. Daryl, you can eat shit.
Poor
Nah,
Daryl.
I love you, Daryl. You're like the brother that I wish I never had. I am sad that all my girls are out now. So now I really don't give a shit who fucking wins.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't. Because, like, Yannette Garcia already won. Madzilla, she's hot. I'm probably going to say Madzilla.
I think this
for me,
happened last
That's
year.
just me.
Too, that Jerry's girls were all out.
I think all mine
It was
were
down
out
to
last
me and
year.
you.
I think it was
I try to
mine.
pick some
And
Oh,
I
no,
think
freaking
it was
bitches,
no,
man.
yeah, all your girls.
all my
were out.
girls were out. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget who it came down to last year. I never saved the... Well, I did save the notes, but I pitched them. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be our time this week, folks. Thank you, Faith, for coming in
absolutely.
again
Thank
and
you.
talking like vibrators and like porn and all that fun stuff with
Just
us.
trying to be myself.
And we love you for that. It's always good.
Such a free spirit.
Oh yeah.
We still got your butthole on the table.
Yeah, right here. And
My
actually,
Aw.
somebody, I don't know who wrote it. It says,
I think-
"Dear Faith, please, is it share this? Is that what that says?
Yeah, it was shared. I think it was. I want to say it was.
Was it?
Oh, I
was that
shared-
Wilfong?
Yeah, it was Wolfong.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess he wants you to like share your butthole.
I mean, Wolfong and I
Oh.
are cool, but my butthole is just, I mean, it is strictly business because, like I've
Yeah,
told you
I'm the
guys,
same way.
like,
Strictly
shitting is very important. And
You gotta
and
stay
why,
healthy.
Why mess with that? Why ruin that?
Right.
It's its own special thing. And when you try to make things, you know, when you try to combine things and make things crazy, like you just
Some things
ruin
just
them.
aren't good for double use.
Yeah, that's it's,
Right.
it's special. It
So
does
get
its job.
tattoos,
It's effective.
Exit
says-
only.
Yeah.
It says shave this, not share.
Oh, is it shave?
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
like
of course I'm
share.
gonna-
I'm just
that.
kidding. It says share.
That's a whole nother episode, folks. Where can do you want people to find you on social media?
Find me at Faith Tomes on Twitter. You could also find me if you search Faith Mueller. It will come up on Twitter. Search me.
Okay.
My maiden. I've had my Twitter for so long that it has my maiden name on it.
Right. Your mating name?
My maiden name. My
Yeah.
mating
Your
name
maiden
is
name.
Mueller.
Are you gonna change that?
You can't change your handle.
No, I don't mean that. I mean,
Yeah, you can change your
like,
handle on
you've
Twitter.
been performing as Faith Mueller
Oh,
all this time.
Oh no, Mueller is my name. My married name. It's
Oh,
my
okay.
name. But
Okay.
my Twitter has my maiden name.
Oh, that's
on
why
it.
it says Tom.
Yeah, it says Tom's on it. Yeah. That's
You
my-
should be able to change your Twitter handle.
You can change your username, but you can change your.
Your handle?
Are you sure?
Yeah,
No, you can, because
because we used to be
I just figured it
KYHBB
out.
boys, and now
What
we're
you
the
have to
KYHBB.
do is you have to go to twitter.com and then log in and then go to your profile and go to the settings and
Do it
edit
like that.
profile.
Well, I'm
or whatever.
changing it. It's gonna be Faith Mueller something soon. Thank
Yes,
you.
But
I
then
will
you go
change
down
it.
and it'll say change username and you change it. You can change it there. But
You could.
there's a character limit on it. Same. Because
I
I
thought
tried
it
to
was-
change mine to
Totally possible.
like who is Bruce Leonard or something like that. But it was too long. And it wouldn't let me. It kept cutting it off. I mean, like, who is Bruce Leonard? You know. So I had to change it to Bruce Leonard 20.
It was Bruce Leonard 69, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so
That's what it is
clever.
now, right?
What? No, it's fucking it's stupid, but what happened was I made one a long time ago. Bruce Leonard 71, which is my birthday. And I lost the password or whatever. So I just made another account. But I couldn't use Bruce Leonard 71 because I already took it up with my other account. It's now just sitting fucking dead. So I had to take 69.
Bless you.
But I'm like,
Yeah,
this is fucking
was that a
dumb.
sneeze or a
That was a
cough?
sneeze.
Well, bless you,
Thank
Faith.
you.
And I wanted
You're
to
so
change it
kind.
for a long time, but I didn't think you could. But then you told me that you could, so
Oh,
I figured
man.
it out.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad I came tonight because I needed to know that because I'm sick of it being my maiden name and
Yeah.
my dad being like his name's attached to all the shit I do on that. He doesn't need that.
Right.
So you're on Twitter. You're on what else are you on? There?
I have a Facebook page for comedy, but it's not really.
It's not
I
popping.
don't really do anything with
Yeah.
it.
We got a Facebook
You have to have
page
fans in
too.
order to, like-
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean that's it. Follow me on Twitter. I do more stuff on Twitter. I love Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Pretty funny on Twitter.
You are, actually.
That
Thank
joke
you.
killed on Twitter. But all right,
I
folks.
remember every time I go to do Twitter, I'm just like, the fucking 140 character thing always
Yeah,
kills me.
that's why I
It's
don't
like, I
do
can't
it.
get out what I want to fucking say. And then by the time you edit it,
Too much passion.
right, but then by the time you edit it down, you're like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. You know,
Right.
it's not my original thought.
I hate
It's not-
multiple tweets about the same thing. That's
No, it's, I
cool.
mean, like, it's crazy people just fucking keep writing, and it just keeps tweeting.
Right.
It sounds like a chain tweet. It's like, at that point, you lose the effect.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
like
like
a
it's not
story.
funny. Like you gotta get to the third tweet to get to the punchline. It's like nobody's hanging with
And
you
it might
that
not
long.
show up on the
Right.
feed
No,
like
that's
all
what
at
I'm
once
saying.
if you follow tons of people.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it fucking doesn't
Unless
make any
somebody's
sense.
looking at your page,
Exactly. You
like
wouldn't
right
see it.
then, yeah, you're not going to see it. But yeah, all right, folks, that is going to be our time this week. Thanks to everybody on Facebook who watched us. Thanks to everybody who listens on iTunes and Stitcher. Rate and review us. That's a big thing nowadays. All the kids are doing that. Yeah, so I mean, you don't want to be not cool and not leave a review for us on iTunes or Stitcher. Either way, like us on Facebook. If you like this, tell a friend. If you hate this, tell 10 friends. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm left for Slope and Dust TV.
Bruce Leonard.
I'm Faith Mueller. Thank you.
Thank you, Faith.
Yeah,
Thank
for coming.
you. And we are the fuck out.
Deuces.
Fuck you, Daryl, and not Toby.
Ha.